Most of your teammates, I would imagine, still have their mom around, or their mom's in their life. Yours isn't, and that story's been talked about, documented, and really appreciate you being honest what that's like. What would you tell most teammates who haven't gone through the process of losing a parent?
I think for me, losing a parent is losing my mom was the hardest thing I'd ever gone through. And for me, it's not like, a year goes by and it starts to get easier. It's still very difficult for me, and something I continue to work at and deal with. There's moments where you see friends and teammates with their family and their mom around, and sometimes that's difficult for me to see. And I think you just have to get people to realize how important and fortunate they are to have their parents around. And so for me, flipping that around, I just try and take that as a positive. What I'm saying right now to you is I need to find the positive in how fortunate I was to have a mom as good as I did, and as long as I did, and someone who fought as hard as she did. So she lived a great life, but I do miss her dearly, and it's definitely not an easy thing to deal with.
It's probably not an easy thing to continue to talk about, but as I'm planning for this interview, I'm realizing, if you don't talk to James about it, you're not ignoring it, but you're kind of moving on from it. And maybe that's something you never fully really want to move on from.
Yeah, I think you kind of hit it on the head. I mean, for me, it is a bit part of my story. My mom was a fighter, and I'd like to think any sort of difficulty in life that I might face, whether it's on the baseball field, off the baseball field, in the future with family, whatever it may be, life throws curveballs at you. But I want to say that gene that my mom has, of being a fighter and continuing to find the positives in life, I want to say that's carried down to me. And, I had just an unbelievable example of a mom and a dad. And, I think continuing to let her legacy live through me is the best thing that I can really do.
That's great perspective. Your dad was quite the star in your first big league start. Nobody's ever going to forget that game at Fenway. Yeah. Doug was all over the place. But I haven't seen a lot of him lately. I imagine he's still watching every game from somewhere, right?
Yeah, he's watching every game. He's dialed in. He loves it. He's still coaching me, even though he shouldn't sometimes.
So how does that work sometimes? Dad, I'm in the bigs. I've got a staff to help me out here, and you've known me the longest.
Yeah.
How do you do that? How do you carefully do that?
It's good. I mean, I think, sometimes, we butt heads naturally, and we both have strong personalities, and I think we understand each other, and he wants the best for me and wants me to continue to get better and push to be the greatest baseball player and person I can be. And that's all it is, and I know that anytime he's coaching me, it comes from a place of love. Mm-hmm. But there's always times where I have to be like, hey, I got, I know what I need to do, I'm working, and that's the thing.
Right. Trust me.
Yeah, he needs to realize, no one's going to outwork me in this clubhouse. I enjoy the process of coming out of these holes and getting better and fighting through the storm. So I think once those conversations happen, he realizes, he's done a good job with me, and he can kind of try and enjoy this.
Absolutely.